We want for can lay at table the matter with government of Sierra Leone and also SL mining tell we for say then don't resolve. If you don't follow the issue between the government of Sierra Leone and SL mining, you go fair not say Salon government be cancel the license of SL mining for say that license they and waiting the license been tell them they not look the waka fine with the government of Sierra Leone. But SL mining not being left and so. Them and Salon government been get draw till they reach na court. And where they talk about court, they talk about international court. And don't appear past almost in a different court them, and all the one them where they appear, SL mining they win. The last one where they appear, na SL mining na win. And the Attorney General been tell we say, in not the left and so, in still they pursue. If you been there where we do that particular program there, you remember say we be advise the government of Sierra Leone for say, do ya with the big. Una find way for resolve this issue with SL mining. Because the more una feel say una did drag then go any side una did drag then, na government go they lost. Na taxpayer money na go they go for nothing for hire lawyers them. Well, after all it go draw, government and SL mining want for make we know say they don't meet up now forward. And outside they meet up, then be able for resolve the matter. But not just resolve so thing and they will put in place where SL mining get for follow and where the government of Salon back gets in part for play. This na first phase. And me go say we are happy. Outside they don't reach now. Rather than that knock chest for say, then they go na court. Whoever get that advice for say they allow settle, just like waiting we be non talk na ya. Una thank you. So taxpayers' money no go waste. Because we know say obviously the meeting way them be the whole any kind way we look at. They must make refreshments. They must get budget for the meeting and day. But it can never be compared to the one way them for be go spend na court with the lawyers them. So for today, we want for come read the press release from the government of Sierra Leone. And not to government no more. SL mining back gets the own. NSFC and then the left and give government. Then NSF get a team for talk. For make we the people of Sierra Leone, the public, know how they try for resolve this matter. Like I said earlier, rain the camel. So the network not correct. Are two different network them are the fit for you so. For see who say better go day. You know easy. When it can come to the network, I just knock you and talk again, make it not just sound like a broken record. But it's not true. Because even now, for open the press release for reader, people like you say draw. I don't turn draw now. What? Let us see. This now waiting government in press release say. It say Sierra Leone government now through the Ministry of Mines and Mineral Resources. Where that ministry there, you will find them na 5th floor EU building, Brookfields, Freetown. It say now for immediate release. And it's dated the 10th day of May 2021. We wish for inform the general public, the members them. Now the general public say after long discussion and negotiation, the matter really between the government of Sierra Leone and SL Mining Limited, when Nigerian group don't be amicably resolved in the best interest of the people and the government of Sierra Leone and also SL Mining Limited. In the best interest. So what the Attorney General be the tower saying they go court. And instead be telling saying in the interest of the people. Yeah. But anyway, this one they say na in we best interest for we the people. Members of the public go member say inside 2019, the government of the license on sundry grounds which resulted in the closure of the mines. SM Mining there on their own. And the government say they no look the worker fine. So because of that, then be suspend the license. And after the suspension, cancellation of the license back may happen. And SL Mining began for close. In the spirit of the resolution, today, in the spirit of the resolution, the two parties then that are the government of Sierra Leone and also SL Mining, in the disputes, they don't drop all their respective claims them. Government drop in where it say SL Mining now where they be get against the government of Sierra Leone. So they all two don't drop them claims them. Okay. A new company will be formed and a new mining lease agreement negotiated to ensure greater benefit for the people of Sierra Leone. So then they drop all the charges them, where them be don't care go na court. All the claims them where them be the bank to one another, then they drop all and they throw away all. In that note, after they don't throw away all land, a new company will be formed. And I know what you, because I know say you want to say whose new company this, what's in the behind them. Don't worry, this is not the government in your side. Will they read them for you? Why don't read the government in your side? I they count SL Mining the own press release for you. Make you hear how them put her. A new company will be formed and a new lease agreement negotiated for ensure greater benefit for the people of Sierra Leone. Here we the people. Are we oh? Greater benefits. Oh, and then we want. The government say in wish for use this opportunity for assure all the employees them SL mining be get people them with their own money, then gratuity, you name it, all anything in there, then get them. So now then they can form a new company. Hey, okay, but now listen, what in government want the employee then they for no. We wish for use this opportunity for assure all employee for say government go continue for work with the new company for ensure that all the Sierra Leonean employees them and then service what they provide to SL mining are not disadvantaged in any way. The public will go keep Puna updated on further development as and when things unfold. And so the government of Salone say. A new company could be formed and the government say then go keep we informed as and when things them they unfold. When me say if anything new happen, then go come make we know. If SM mining say, now then be say they not say again, government go make we know. But you don't hear waiting the government want me and you for know how this matter resolve. I tell you say, in not only because SL mining then safe say they get team for talk pan this. And this na how SL mining want me and you for know. Then say this now for immediate release. And then also until the government of Sierra Leone tell you say Freetown Sierra Leone. This one say this paper, this release here, now between Freetown and London. Hey. Gerald Group, where now the world's largest independent employee-owned metal trading house. With glady hearts, they want to announce the long-standing dispute between the government of Sierra Leone and SL Mining don't be amicably resolved in the best interest of the people of Sierra Leone. The government and SL Mining. Okay, that first line they will look get same with the government, you know. But we'll continue no more. But then tell we say the binding agreement they don't sign them. Both parties they mean the government of Sierra Leone and also SL Mining they don't sign them on Friday, the 7th of May 2021. They say in the spirit of resolution, SL Mining, the GL Group, and the government go withdraw until you hear how the government then be put them. Say therefore truly claims them. But listen how SL Mining then say. SL Mining say in the spirit of resolution, SL Mining and the government go withdraw their respective legal claims or allegations under both the ICC and the ICSID arbitration. And both the GL Group and SL Mining and the government go provide full support for ensure a rapid commencement of mining operation. Are you listening? The two parties then when SL Mining, the owner when a GL Group, with the government of Sierra Leone, for provide full support for ensure a rapid commencement, quick one then for begin for mine back. They say the thing where they talk about, where they negotiate about the amicable out of court settlement entails broadly the following terms. Then do out of court settlement. Then sit down, they agree, you talk your own, me self talk your own, me talk me own, you talk your own. We go back and forth, and finally they agree. And the Giral group, when I say mine, want me and you for know some of the things them were inside this agreement. Number one, all legal cases and or allegations between the government of Sierra Leone and SM Mining will be indefinitely withdrawn. What means say indefinitely? What you don't withdraw? You know they go back home, go say, well, you know what? I'm a member. Because that thing we've been doing, I'm a village people and them be blind me eye. So now I don't remember, see, them people there, not to correct thing them be do. That's number one. Number two, a new company, we mean Newco, will be formed wherein GL Group will own 90% interest and the government will own a 10% non-dilutable interest. In just now, the government in the tell we say a new company will be formed and I did a lever. I make I tell you say you just hold on no more. Because the details of waiting they say then just give you the panta one. But SL Mining, the GL Group, then give you full detail. Yeah? So this new company where they form now between the GL Group and government of Sierra Leone. GL Group they get 90%, government gets 10%. Okay, it left to you for make you decide. But government say they do this in we own best interest for the people of Sierra Leone. I mean government not take Bokuna 10 no more than take. And the new company, GL go get 90. Newco, when at the new company, will take over all assets and rights of SL Mining. Then at the new company, we're going to include Marampa North, Marampa South, and all property, plant, and equipment. Into the listener, then take all assets and rights of SL Mining. Now you copy. SL Mining not be owe nobody. They not get any liability. Because inside here, the assets and the rights. Now we know about. Now continue. GL say under this new company now, then commit for increase materially and production of Marampa. The next one, Newco for begin operation by the 1st of June 2021. You know if I again, Newco will begin. GL say then go get immediate right for ship current stockpile, which is 707,000 tons of iron ore. GL Group go get right now when they be cancel the license, then we don't mind that thing. So then get thing with team up right now. We buy her and they wait for. So GL Group go get immediate right for ship renting in the come on our country. And GL Group go pay a fixed sum of 20 million United States dollars. Hey! GL Group Is somebody listening? Go pay a fixed sum of 20 United States dollars, 20 million in 2 installments. So, $10 million prior to the 31st of December 2021. So if this new company begin for work on the 1st of June 2021, Gerald Group owe the government of Sierra Leone, we the people of Sierra Leone, our money, $20 million. Then they don't talk for. But by the end of this year, they don't pay $10 million. GL Group Nuco go negotiate during the course of May 2021. Now they pursue a new mining lease agreement that will be a win-win for the government and Gerald. The only thing what Gerald not tell we. Okay, I get it. The first bullet point we say then they transferred 707,000 tons of iron ore. Now they meet up for pay $20 million for, but then go pay in 2 years. But by the end of this year, then for don't pay $10 million. All right, I'm on you. Now then tell we say then go there in negotiation for sign the new lease agreement. But inside that one day, don't forget say government gets 10% and GL go get 90%. Mr. Craig Dean, when a GL Groups, then chairman and chief executive officer, say in with glad hearts, he saying delighted for say they're not able to resolve the differences when at the government and GL Group and get a fresh start and new beginning with the government of Sierra Leone. He's saying go like for thank His Excellency Presidentbio. They tell him thank you for personally working with them and in team for making them resolve this long-standing situation in best interest of the people of Sierra Leone. The government and GL Group with SL Mining and say then they look forward for a positive long-term working relationship. All right. Further details will be made available soon. All right. Further details will. I don't read all two for you. I don't also read government of Sierra Leone. GL Group gets more in total rather than the government. The government just make them pan tap. And not be even tell the government, not be even tell you say now join and go for join and forget the new company. But GL Group don't tell you. And that's 707,000 tons of iron always see them. $20 million. And get for Kamitui. All right. It has been resolved. And all man for go pull and case come out outside and carry and go. And the different courts name. It don't be resolved. Now we be the talk now saying now waste of money. The government waste of money. So if now we make them do and now, well, kudos to we. If not to we now, well, still we self be do you now. Not so. You know so not be do you know. We do you know. In the best interest for the people of Sierra Leone. I didn't sign this one. Then say now for we own interest. So that better go follow we. This first one so $20 million. May they catch. But anyway, Talk out whose friend. Make we hear wetin e get for we today. Yes, whose friend, welcome on board. You get the platform, sir.
Very much Triple A for giving me the platform. Thanks to all the listeners and viewers. Um, Regarding this mining issue, yeah, I think the government, let's just see, government they actually try for resolve them, but the way I've saying resolve, the way they for resolve them, I don't know no more really actually because the concern, yeah. So what I feel see no more now if they try for go now more of developing individuals with the outside because if you don't do some restructuring of their laws there, but now when they try for do some well what they try for implement to me now I don't see how much they come to the benefit of the people they own the land because they don't be restructuring wherein they say okay people they will own the land and they give them that rent allowance and they bring in some strategies then or who that get for can involved in the mining. They get a lot of sectors and whatever they try for children will rectify. But when you look back, still the question are they going to help or develop the common man? Looking at if they go help for let them will develop the common man, then you will see say whose type of deal who would they pass some of the things them. Um, uh, because the mining issue now it dey in different way, but the other one way are concerned about the mining now the mine we no dey mine now the areas of resources them way now the marine resources. That concern no more make get about. But now with the one they will be don't get, they will not implement them. But because of the bad deals they will they will not go try for agree. What in turn they not reflect on the individual, then will get the place. Or we they really say now citizen. Instead now more of a bulk profit where they always shift towards the one they want to leaders and the one they would invest. And then, but now the laws they don't count try for student they bring now. Then we say, okay, now they want to look into the area who we don't get profit, who they come towards the government. I mean, towards the government, and it will help we by waiting who they produce. If not to the production of actual say something raw manufacture, but the production of raw materials them, where in them raw materials they are then go able to see we go produce them and give them value. In other words, then they add value to them so that the outside world will see them instead of we sell them out. So those are all in the table, but I just don't know how much they were going to be effective. In other words, then they try to see well to produce iron ore, and they try to produce the iron ore back into process them, like they try to get like let's say like that iron rod there where they get copper and iron. But the point where you have for saying these are all ideas that you have to bring inside. We go get for can fit into some of them laws there, how then they pass them, how then go able for arrange them so that if possible can they only can mine, it will get a limitation. Because we don't know what in the mining industry don't do in salon for years. You see, we don't know what in the Kobe don't do wherein people and we don't count the mine, you see, like even the town who suddenly they get these resources them. You find out it take a while because of areas and wherein deals were not done in a way we will reflect on the people them. So in most cases them. So then they try for explosive, will they explore back more based on what we don't get, we're not going to explore more. Then we add that in there. So we begin to find out, say, they're looking at, okay, will they try for do aerial survey? And then will they try for pass deals and where we will stop other people and for let them left for mine, who side not meant for mining. But in the final analysis, for all this again, you go ask the question, say, that thing they have most of the time, whether they bring them up, whether they will able to say, then will help with country for let you go before. Then you go question why the money instead of if they go the way the effect it can look bad to the climate, bad to the environment, because when you see the sea of Moyamba, that area there, waiting they go on there now, that area that water there, how the landscape, they see say they get problem, the water they get oil, they see sickness, the water they become contaminated. But all this they come out from waiting will they go towards mining or what would they try to say, no, we don't get natural resources. So, but it's always to do with looking at which proportion, which side we were able to put, or which side we were able to forget. Because we don't reach at the stage where most of the mineral resources that we get now, they are not resources that we will say we get for go in for more, so that we will exploit them for get more income on one hand. But on the other hand, you go see now, because of these resources, some of them for let you go get them, it will cost you the individual money, and then it will cost the people in back we get the land a long-term effect. So you go think say anything I will try for now will bring I will try to look into which law one will put or waiting I will able diverse. If like agriculture, la take a while I will invest. If now 2-3 years, I will see the outcome of this. Or if now something else where in industrial production, I want to add value, I will push up to some of the produce that will be there, say we begin to make juice, we begin to seal them, we begin to export these kind of things. But now an area where you go try to see when if I invest, there is an area where I go do waiting actually another so-called because once the government in language they begin to change, because that change in language more now they work for. But he decide for say well like government will say okay now we try for work in a way where we connect together, we connect emotionally, and then we connect in a diplomatic way. The emotional one that the emotional thinking waiting the public therefore gets out of this. So that emotion, then you go take and you put it on the table, say, this is what I'm going to do so that it will profit this person here. So I'm concerned about this person here. I go just come normal, I take the land from him, then I use that, utilize that, or I go just kind of exploit areas where I go create people and for them, go just they come back, then divert them, then jump from certain things, or I will attract them for that will bring industrial development. You see, because the area of the Bible, we don't see a lot of effects what it don't bring in lately because of it attracts people for come, and then because of the laws they own there, wherein if they say they need to do this for the mining sector, then you will find out say now what they have people and they'll be again illegal mining, then people that would get then artisan mind there will be something that will reflect on the government in income for them will come all what they can on an individual needed in the outside world. That one will for know. But again, are they needed by we? What's it gonna make we this we begin say they are needed by us? What will begin transform like the iron rod they are for building, whether they talk about say from scrap metal them or we try to go to the iron, they'll be able to produce them. Because when you look at the iron will begin and was the best iron up until they press the kind of they get the second level because the iron they begin again red iron and then get another iron way now a similar one to the red iron. Then they use this iron, then the wrong iron ore itself, then they change it out to for converter with some other metal them or they add something there, then the system that produce one thing. So now they're talking about Kenema or Bo, what do they say? Bona recycling. But your question is, are they making this a bigger scale? Or are they just trying to let them go say, okay, we say we get something, we don't begin. Then if any person come back, he will be able to continue from there. Or now a deal where you go think, say sometimes, now it benefits the one will initiate the idea, the one will go find the deal, then the one them where are the close associates. And then when it comes to the community, you will find out, say, by the time you go reach the community development, it's going to be very slow. So these are the kind of things because when they see how they see the outside world they come, they need these items, and then they see the fisheries, why they talk about the mining of that fishery there. when they never talk in the mine, they put in Africa, see, then they can't take the fishes from the water. Then they try for bring factory there near the sea. Then they bring factory there where they cover areas where the natural resources, places that way that place where they don't see them, they keep like for fish and other things and this and the fauna that are the life that way inside the sea. So you know, say they are going to help somebody when they come for letting go able to get a raw material or a production of of something we have to take from una. But in the final end, you go question say if this gonna help we in the long run. Because if they put say like for now here, what's in like the Chinese want to can't do that place at that boundary inside the sea that reserve day, the sea reserve. You will find out say it's something we're not for just the Chinese company. We're not so bad thing that they can do practically, but you see, say, are they gonna help the marine? So why will bring those things? But if they come back to restructuring and know you see anything working for involved power, and then I get that value, that's sorry, that's there for the people who get them their place. And then if a bring come investment, it will help the people their lifestyle. Because when you find out, say, education and literacy, now him actually would get a better life expectation. Forget a better life expectation. Now, where the person he get that literacy, the understanding, the education. So that one day it improve your life expectancy because you go know what you need for do with the environment and what you go help them. Also, he will put more energy for go work, or I will left this side, this one and go attract me. But in an area where that manufacturing and industrial area, instead of would they attract, instead of would they bring in, and then in the end development not take. So with the question say, let we hold. But in overall, if they are bringing deals, then I have to cover the problems they don't get before, wherein and they correct that area. But again, you go find out say when this are going to be done, they do and follow will stop waiting. We don't need for do waiting at the wrong thing. But it comes to waiting the government implement, wherein the deals, the people that profit, the community, and then will not become carried with the outside. Who will come for say, then they come for just implement and bring in ideas, not just for industrial benefit to them, and then we they left without something. And thank you very much for giving me the platform. And let God continue for help you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Usfriend.
You're welcome, yeah. Welcome.
If you just the January, you know you hear the good news yet. The government of Sierra Leone and SL Mining, when at the GL group, now they get them, they don't come to an agreement. Because if you be on there, the last time we been laying a table outside the Attorney General Tawa for say they not agree, even though they lost the case, that the last court to them be go, then say they not agree, then they still further go to the court of arbitration. Now how we been talk say, then just want for waste the taxpayers their money behind this case. I like them go na court 2010. 2010 SL Mining go win because the government of Sierra Leone then cancel the license. So then Sidom they agree say, you know what thing? Let me go away this case now do. And all the claims they will don't make against one another, we it go away and fail. So let we come now with a new deal. A new deal where they come now for open a new company. Where GL Group go get 90% and the government of Sierra Leone get 10%. The agreement not begin yet too, because I see some people they don't begin right say yes, now the best one is they're not even agreed waiting at the terms for this new company. The only thing they don't agree upon are the 90%. But waiting get for the day. I read them for wages no. Waiting get for the day. They not discuss and done yet too. The only thing outside that $20 million come now the 707,000 tons of iron ore we don't see them after this issue come. Immediately, GL Group for ship amount, and inside 2 years, they forgive the government of Sierra Leone $20 million. 10 million for happened before the 31st of December 2021. The other one they not tell you. It's too funny. Inside the government of Sierra Leone, they own press release. They not tell you nothing about this money. I don't know if you be noticed that one day. I not be tell you. So I don't know if GL Group na Garlic Secret. I don't know if they be forget for put on day or no, they know they put on day. So, but you know, say they can get that every Thursday press briefing. So that every Thursday press briefing, I believe say mines and mineral go come now for can explain the nitty gritty, the details of this one. But anyway, hey, GL Group don't help we. They don't try for explain to we waiting the inside the. Waiting the inside. Okay? Welcome on board, Dr. Isatuka Kejalo. Waiting you get for we today.
Hi and good evening, everyone. And I hope see everybody did well. Good morning to many others. Thanks to you and to Us friend for our own submission. And okay. For me, I think first I want to say anything where they stay in a court, we're not getting no solution or resolution, not to a good thing. So first they give us, a breakdown or like a report where they say, okay, fine, we don't try for resolve this issue out of the court and try for make sure, say, the government of Sierra Leone gets something, while the company Gerald, also gets something out of this. But the percentage is something that I'm questioning. Even though we all look at $20 million, dollars as a huge money, but how much money them people are therefore make? Because if we can recall, I think the percentage was way lower than that. Yes, this now like a step in the right direction, but we want to find out more as to which thing for be the next step. Yes, they don't agree, say they will give half of these 20 million before the end of the year, and then the next one, we don't know exactly how that gets to go about. And what about, the other question is, what about the people that want to live in the community as well as, the country, other people that not mean say just because you have to be living in a specific area, now you go get job. What about the people that are waiting at the country? We actually, they focus on mining, with how it get for benefit them. If they say then they are the most trusted, mining company globally, we want for CC, we country benefit from this. We want for benefit from and greatly, Again, we happy for CC they're not in a court, then they try to find a way how they go put things them, into perspective where both companies and also we country go, benefit from. Now we get the ground, now we get the land, now we get the raw materials, and when they try for gain. How can you come in and expect to take 90% of that and leave Sierra Leone with what? And when our country will still try for go forward. I think I get questions them day. I believe say, that's something with them for take them back to the drawing board and see how best they're going to negotiate this. For let we go get a better percentage, a better deal than what team than they offer right now. We're not saying whatever they're offering is not something to look forward to, but we want to see how best we nation will benefit greatly. Any mining company with the can of the country, get for shoulder, understand and say, now we they come in, now we get for try for, negotiate better. We're not even talking about 60 to 40% here. We're talking about 90 to 10%. It don't make sense. I don't see how much it get for benefit Salon. Salon really need all these different things and people that really come in for invest in the country for understand, see, now the country we want for push go forward. And within this money, when they put in, we want to vouch from this beginning, say, if they come to terms and this is the final verdict, how much money get for going to healthcare, how much money get for going into water, electricity, the things that they lack. Because until those things are done, I think Sierra Leoneans will truly get Salon at heart. We want to see Salon go forward. We question this, and that's what I feel. Say, people like me will constantly ask and see how much of this money will go into healthcare. Is this going to help us get a brand new hospital, right? For people, let them really seek medical care within Sierra Leone rather than going out of the country. But we really the hope say there will be job creation for people in the country, and there will be better deal than this one for we country for logo, really benefit from that. But again, peace need for reign, and the fighting definitely not going to give you a solution to anything. So we want to see, like, yes, the Salon government don't say they're not for don't terminate the contract, where they know say there was a legal contract and all that. But at the same time, as you make deals, you have to make deals in a way that it will benefit your nation and you people then on ground. One little thing I want to raise up and say, I want to say thanks again to you and Usfriend, but I want to say that Pfizer, they offer COVID-19 vaccine, and that's something now the FDA don't approve for make ages 12 to 15 years get COVID-19 vaccine. So we'll go talk a little bit more on this on a different program, once we don't get more development on that. But that's not the next thing we come to the vaccine. And it's like the reason for all this really, that you hope say by next summer, the world will go back to a full normalcy, and with the hope say schools then will go back in full session by the fall, of this year. So for all that, then they put things them in place for make sure say, people them, become safe, or make sure say we really combat COVID-19. I think now a good thing for understand say vaccine is now going to be available for ages 12 and older. And then, with time, the vaccine then go do more studies. I think the study is ongoing, for see whether younger children can actually, go for this, which like you get some trials and what you go on right now, some young picking and they go through it. And based on that findings, we will really see whether it's safe, or let them go try to implement, this authorization for younger children. But for now, I think, we move into the right direction for see how COVID-19 will really become a thing of the past. But it is really scary in many. They follow the news about COVID-19, we will understand, say there are countries that are really struggling with this virus, especially with this second wave. But I want to say, stay safe and continue to practice social distancing, mask wearing, hand washing, and if you are in a community where they're offering vaccine, please do get your own vaccine. There's always going to be that side effects, but so many of us, we don't take them. We know, say, we do very well with the COVID-19 vaccine, and that way we can really, as a human beings, in the globe, with this vaccine, it will help we, and there will be a booster, where people then go for begin to take again. Thank you very much and have a good night.
Thank you very much, Doctor.
You're welcome.
Your name and the call from, please.
Yes, Mr. Ahmed, I call from UK.
Yes, Ahmed, you get 3 minutes. What's in your contribution?
Yeah, first of all, I want to say thank you. Always follow your program, and you really give me some sense of back home, exactly what they gone. Actually, in regard to this issue of the mining, just like what the doctor say and the previous speaker, host friend, I think they made a very salient points. But for me, main concern here is that how the case withdraw, because I know when you have an issue with the courts, someone must surrender and give to the case out of the court for negotiation. So there is something that the government need to tell you more. just like what you highlighted. That's exactly the truth. They not complain it to the people. But my own concern here is these are the area they will come up. Yeah. So how the people them, like what the doctor say, how the community the benefits, because long ago you get young ones they already go school, you get schools then they way the father they look after and this. So how they are they taking maybe like some countries they when a company they operate in such a community they get some certain people when they help, in terms of education, where they develop they maybe up to university, they try for groom them because these are the people that are supposed to benefit in that community. Because they pollute the community, they destroy the environment. So what is they go for and at the end of it all, and what is they go for give back to the people when they come in terms of like sponsorship, like when they go up to universities or they go up to they send their abroad for me, they graduate and work and go back to the country and contribute. Because if you look at this country, with all the resources there, simple A, I can't understand. Countries away in Africa where they're small, they don't get nothing absolutely when they do well. But imagine with them money, iron ore, diamond, rutile, come on, with Sierra Leone, all of these things that you go to, then people are in pockets there. So, the concern is what's not the benefit of the community, the people them. And the workers way that we don't lay off, are they going to give them benefits, or if you're going to pay them some backlog because they don't sit up for long, they do anything, and then negotiation are they involving the community people? Because sometimes the government they go with the chiefs them, then they go alongside with the government. The people that were supposed to represent the community, the paramount chiefs and some of these section chiefs, they all of them just for their own benefit. So they need for really sit down and look at the people, because the people they don't understand. They know some of them don't understand anything about the money. Only that the environment they pollute us seriously. But what are the benefits? Because I know they get some few people who come up from that particular region. Some of them I think don't be the heads of maybe some departments or even ministers and stuff. So they need to look into the people and try to see how best this negotiation will help the people. And maybe help some of the young ones when they go to school and how they will sponsor them and for me they learn more. Because that area is a very great area. I know they get up some very good schools, some very good students. I remember when we were in our schools, when some of these boys come from Lusada, Moralo, and the sciences. Very good. So but what are the benefits to the people? This is a new concern actually,
Thank you very much, caller.
So
Thank you, sir.
bye. Take care.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, caller, I did live on air. Your name and side the call from, please.
It is not Mike. I call from Philadelphia.
Yes, Mike, you get 3 minutes, sir. What's your contribution?
I always say, if the government don't lose, they don't go to court. They don't lose the first time. They lose the second time, and then they can't make agreement. What if we say get the agreement? At the company, at the company, I get the upper hand for this agreement. But what do they tell the government is, until they say and do the deal on the best interest of the people, let them come out and tell we the truth. Now the truth we want to know. Waiting at this deal here, and waiting the people and go benefit from it. Because $20 million are nothing. They're nothing for a government, $20 million are nothing. What are they going to use this $20 million for enable the people in the community, for build schools then, and for do waiting with her. And would I get commission from this deal and what they make sure? We want all the truth there. Well, I'll remind Sierra Leoneans, they say, for the past 60 years, 30 days will not benefit from non-power mineral aid. 30 days will not benefit nothing will not benefit. Light 7 or light will not get. And 30 days will still they sell with minerals, they sell with mineral for paper. When a dollar, now they sell them for. They sell with minerals there for paper. And they would sit down, would they believe them PhD people, they always say they get PhD, they all they destroy salon. They go learn their education for can destroy we country. They know they think about the environmental problem they will go end up with 50 years from now. They know they think about that day. At their own pocket, then they think about. It no matter if the past administration signed 2% or this one signed 10%. It no matter. You know favor the country. They go make deal for 10% and 2%, saying that the best interest of the people. What's Christmas where they make deal like that? Would I make deal like that first of all? 10% or 2%? Now people with PhD now they make them type deal here. Even regular businessman no they make them type deal here. And they talk say people who they lead the country that they make them type deal here. Man, Salon, we need to wise up, man. We need to wise up and find a way for develop the country. We just they sell everything. We sell all things. We sell mineral. We sell timber. We sell diamond. We sell all things. Small country like Ghana and Gambia. Look how they develop their country there. Look how they move forward. When they don't even get what we get. But we all educated people and then they destroy our country. But they sit down back with the back there or they support them. And when they come back, they lie for we, but they don't tell we the truth. Sierra Leoneans, don't wise up, man. Don't wise up. Don't we look into this deal here. You know, if not for the best interest of the people, okay, that's fine. But let we look into that. And no, just they sell with minerals and just like so, you know, fair to the people at all. We know they benefit from her. You know, we know they get nothing from her. 60 years from now, we don't get nothing. And 60 years again, when they come again, we go see all the environmental problem they will get, you know. Why would they don't do the all end deal, they go don't die and go. They left the poor people there for suffer, you know. And I'm your contribution, you know. No, wise up as Sierra Leoneans, please. Wise up. No, think better for a better Sierra Leone. I'm your contribution.
Thank you very much, Mike. Yes, caller, you live on air. Your name and inside the call from, please.
You know me?
Yes, sir. You get 3 minutes, sir.
Thank you very much. This is Allergy. I call from Maryland. First of all, you know, like way Big Mike talk, you understand? This year, the people are not within the benefit, even though they say the people on the benefit. Okay, let's say the deal go through. They say the government get 10%, then they get 90%. That 90%, they let them give them options. See, they for rebuild certain side there. Now the area, then if they're able big hospital and that place, they make the roads them. Make sure say the place all get light, you understand? Then give the people the way they work, then give them benefit, a bonus benefit way in terms of where if they can destroy the area tomorrow, you understand them? Then people are going to sue them for letting them get them money, let them go leave. They can't people are supposed to leave. Because that 90%, that's a lot of money. That's a lot. A lot. For we will get me property, we will get me like it's like somebody can rent me house, you say, well, no team. I can't rent you house, but they give 5 loans every month. Because me can't rent my house. Because I mean they make you host, I mean they paint and I mean they do anything and they. No, it doesn't make any sense. If they don't make that 90%, let's say they all agree 90%. Let them put a clause inside the way with people in the benefits. With people in the benefits, you understand? Because they get for encroach into some people in land there. Let not just go give them bread and butter, chicken change. You understand? They move all the people in that area. They left destroy them place there because you tear within the mind so then they destroy certain inside there. We're not like first world country where if then they take something, then they try to make the back like for say not enough commodity. But back here, they just don't care. They just care about the minerals them. So me, you understand? This 90% is too much. It's too much. But if you then therefore go through, let them give them clause where we own people and safe, where they around there. Then the benefit of from that 90% where then guidance they get, not to the 10% where the Salon government they get to. Now the 90% where they get. They build schools and they build hospitals and they build colleges and make roads there. They make put light and water in that place there. Let them get that clause. Let's see if they go take out that 90%. Now I know what me get. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you very much, Alaji.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah. Yes, caller, you live on air. Your name and inside the call from, please.
Amina Francis at the call from Minnesota. How you doing?
Good. You get 3 minutes, Francis.
Yeah. Thank you for the opportunity. Waiting at the try for say. We Salon government don't and the mining company don't together, then don't withdraw this case. To me now a win-win situation. Because at the end of the day, we being the citizen and not be really will not be believe say Salon government will go with them court on behalf of the country, and it don't come out to now a win-win situation. Now if then they go now a drawing board for make new arrangements, then go we get people then we capable. Then get for ask themselves waiting are the best practices where they happen at the world with mining companies. Then we put all the ideas in. We feel say then get policies then now we then don't they review. And now then really don't affect say the laws then within the agreement within commit in favor of the people there. Now then don't pull this case out of court. Put the mining company and saloon government. Now a win now opportunity now for law we all come together. Now we work with NGOs then people then we get the expertise for see how they go enact the laws then we go better we. But mind you, now we begin the ask ourselves. We don't come out now past 60 years with the mine or more. Waiting at the laws then we be done day. Would that be don't ever review the laws then we don't benefit salon? Now if that awareness don't they come, we would rather take advantage of it rather than with a complaint. Because this win situation or they would draw in case to court between mining company and saloon government. And I feel say it don't ever be like this. Now opportunity whether we before we grumble, or we grab them with two hands. Don't try for see if we go put heads together now. We involve the stakeholders there. Would I know better, make it put the better wisdom on paper? No, we market them to the government. Until then they sit down for talk, then we self go see it. Especially like and others the way they put the pressure group then and therefore mounts the pressure on government so that this country will get better. But waiting no more at the say now a good thing for we the country because the mining company now then get the money all over the world. Government know they win then companies there. Not also before we begin the vex we put the and governments they always look for investors there. So now an opportunity, the other investors themselves they look. Waiting they happen in a salon right now with the case. So when they don't do out of case settlement, at the end of the day, then they self go appease other people then for CS. The government ready for negotiate. They're not too stubborn because one, when they not be done the mind, we don't they complain, say plenty people and they don't lost their job. Now the opportunity don't come. At the end of the day, all of them discussion and then and now we for put on the table rather than we just they complain. Because all over the years, if I can repeat myself, waiting salon don't benefit because of bad laws. Now the awareness don't become. Then we just put hands together. And the other thing again, we are one AAA, apart from this, may you find time really for upskilling. Now this area of where it concerns me very much. Why government of saloon they pay lecturers then and doctors then, where then they charge students then for fees and then they charge patients then for fee for service. The question is who side their money then they go? Why they not they use their money then for pay lecturers? Or why they not they use their money then they for pay doctors rather than our governments they pay them? I really want in your own time, make you take time really, make you do it as favor, make you investigate or make you get a discussion, make people then really tell you why. Thank you so much. May God bless you.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and the side call from, please.
This is Ezekiel. The call from Oregon.
Yes, Ezekiel, get 3 minutes, sir.
Thank you so much, AAA. This now just waiting when they talk about some of the lapses we government gets. Look at the ample time where they've been done waste. Lot of time where they've been done waste. They still not been get cool head them for come together for let we young people engage by something. But waiting don't happen now. We happy. I think it depends waiting then get into the arrangement. But 10% it good. And if you talk to anybody right now for late then pay 10% taxes, and go tell you say, hell no, I don't want to pay 10% in taxes, So 10% is okay because again, and it depends the arrangement. If you get a lot of Sierra Leoneans working, that will add to the tax base. Then people and they always then they employ, then get for pay taxes. If the 10% loyalty, then the company still get for pay corporate taxes. So I think not a good deal. The only thing, the environmental factor mechanism where they put in place, and I according to waiting at the sea right now, they happen with the timber area. I can boldly say they no will get no environmental plan into this plan. If then people here not put nothing in place, then people here they go and clear the land. Now we area, if you go there, all the land don't turn to savannah area, where it forested. then don't cut everything down. They are not making any effort for stop that. That now the other calamity we wait for, we get for happen at that country. With all these hurricane and other things where they happen in other country, and say that then with forest and mountain we be covered with big trees, and say now they hold back a lot of things. Now they don't clear everything, and it's ongoing. Not to just the timber or people, and they cut all kind of trees for make charcoal. And this is allowed. Then just declare everything. So I know say they not get no plan in place for environmental factor, because the one first way they happen, they not put no hand into. And the other thing we are to see, if we feel like the mining people and companies, and they make money, which I believe they are, because I've been listening to one lady we in African American, we've been in New York, it be starting career at a very young age, and it be able to uncover how you forget a government contract in the US. So he end up for make a lot of money. The FBI warn him because he been the prepare the paper for people. After that, they put her on suspension. Now he hire people. He send them to Sierra Leone. Go now them in the buy. AAA, within 3 years, she was worth $25 million. Why we government, with all the power we then get, why they never put in place? Get a company and mind that here. Why we not do it? If we not get hold of any of them people here where they mind, and they pull that money they out of that country, they pay no taxes, then they find way have for escape. Somebody's at the airport where they aid them by telling they know, then don't take everything out of the country. How come? Why the government no go set up a company and mine certain things where it's easy for mine? Employ young people. Why wouldn't they do it? If they complain all the time, then they take all this NTR from the country. Set up a company. South Africa, that's what they've been beginning. One of the biggest mining companies that the government get them for long. Let's do it. Or else then we'll continue for take them out of the country, not to their land, not to their place. They not care where they come, then they dig inside where they want for dig and left the environment hallowed. We rain can now and begin to sweep people, will begin cry back. So I hope say then go put some things them in place where go be part of the environmental protection, not to just for dig everything out and create a big problem where tomorrow we then know they empower, then other people where then they empower will begin face that same problem. Thank you so much, AAA.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel. From your side right now, the in the background better one. But we look out to last caller. I don't know if you hear the rain sound though. If you hear the rain, yeah? Because you say rain they come and the network they misbehave. So let's just try quick and left here. Yes, caller, you live on air. Your name and the side call from, please.
Hey, I don't know if it's me or you. How you do, pa?
No bad, sir. You get 3 minutes.
Say, I maybe beat the government too much. Like what in the other caller from Minnesota say, it's not easy for Fed a mining company. If not lie, we can ask we just see power. We try for lock the pipeline and then oil pipeline. It just was one case where judges then say the mining gone. It's not easy because then people just say that they invest money, then they come with heavy money because Trump don't sign anything and with Joe Biden one can shut them down. We all see what that happened. It just done the loss some of them in court right now because the rule don't come out against and say anything for continue. So it's not easy. So if they get 2% back then now, then they get 10%, just like what in the other caller before me say, what in they need for now? Let them go to the drawing board. One thing we don't go for focus on the environmental safety. Waiting people that they come from people let them end up because the amount of cancer, man, if you go to cottage and cannot, the amount of cancer we don't bokuna salona and all lily. Let them try to put environmental measures there for people and within that area whatever chemical, but in my brother, any side and get factory and company, chemical and they around it. We say within California, we get all refinery and we around some area then now we then get that same problem there. we then they go back and forth with environmental issues. Any side we then get minerals or mining company, then refining company, like then the chemical and lager for go around. Even hospital and also with the hook, they always get signed and say this building get chemical known to cause cancer. So then for the around me, brother. Cancer they all over with today because everything we do what they do today get something to do with chemicals. So let them just try for make sure that the people in the area safe. Because what you maybe don't understand, according to what you read, the people in talk say this 20 million for that thing, that's 700,000 what they already did. Then after that, then go for council done and negotiate. So what my own question is, the 10% now for the new negotiation will go for come on, or now for this one they don't already they pay with the 20 million? Because I don't go tell we say now 10% and they go for something we they not negotiate for it. They say they go for council and do not new contract. The new contract they don't already talk how much percent now in, they don't already tell we say now 10% to the get, or this 10% now for waiting that we don't already did during the previous regime. I may not get it clear. Because I go cancel with you can sign new contract. Then you already tell me what you give me, who will not sign the contract. So now that I'll not get. But like quoting the other previous caller, they don't say they got for hire people because now we all see them try when they close that in the camera, then gonna put lock on this street. Our people them they talk say them picking they don't go out of hand because working all day, then take cook now they begin their hand. The same people are with it cry down this contract now today, and then the talk say they don't go left that. With one village don't talk to coast down because the people that don't run away, they don't move their young man they not ready. Now when they say let them go, they renegotiate the same way they say back in. Well, I don't know if anything good again. Win a mortal man we had for please. Nothing other way good. But now step forward, now small. You know, maybe then get people in our way no but negotiation. Maybe then go put some modalities, some things in there, we better pass the previous one. Then. We don't know. Just like waiting the other guy in the talk say, all them things they're not supposed to do for we. We say look like Kono. We say people open, run the diamond mine in a Kono and get we own factory the way they cut diamond and value diamond. We can build like business in a Kono. Where we don't need for good friends some Jewish power we sit down at New York for value with diamond for we. South Africa, they value their own diamond. Why we not go to value with cut and clean with own diamond and value them and price them for which we can turn into museum, build a big museum, cut diamond, clean them, put on the tourists then they can just for can look and say we they get money before you even sell them. But maybe because some people they say we get too much PhD. Salon candidate today, if you not get PhD, they don't know you. If you do not call you professor, they don't know you. If they not call you doctor, they don't know you. But we get professor and doctor and engineer that will not even build. If it's a big build road from the bathroom to the washad. But we get social bookman them, but the way they talk in a paper, we go save we nation. All them here, we can help to do them. We no need for go sell with diamond to anybody for clean up. We can clean we on. Thank you. Not gonna build the company. The OP don't say that. It's in that to go to South Africa for. But brother, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Omar, thank you, sir. Yes, you do live on air. Your name and the side to call from, please.
Yeah, I had a call from yours.
Yes, sir. You get 3 minutes, sir.
Hello?
You do live. You get 3 minutes.
First thing on address now, this thing where woman say, yes, you can. If you if you get all you eyes then cross and you tease them, you dot all your T's because if you get all your contract put in the right way and you get you every people in way they take care of all little details and things. Please them fault, yeah, you tell them to win. So that one where they talk say you can't fight them, yes, you can fight them. You know, but the issue here is also is that for 6 years the contracts in within this sign that contribute for us and team that concern, they not sign them in the interest of the people. So now I make these mining companies them and timber companies and they do all the things they feel like doing in that country. They just they can dig and leave crater, you know, because if they put conditions and people say, okay, we're gonna give you 10%, out of that 10% 5% for go towards development, roads, bridges, schools, hospitals, and other things, then you will see the development will have been in place since for the past 60 years. But all the people are concerned about is just taking the money and let the people come and just dig. So now the end effect we observe right now with the guns. So for 60 years, they used to take the money and companies then come, dig, leave crater, left hole, and go. So now all the governments, that's my contribution.
Thank you very much, Ayo. Ayo, now your last caller for today. I just want to go over quick, make we get understanding. Because you look like say some man come late, so we not be able to understand exactly what's in the inside this new contract, right? All right, what's in I want to make we understand first. This one they talk about 90% interest and 10% interest. Now the new company where they set up now, not to SL mining again. Not to SL mining again. Hope you understand. Before, now be SL mining under the GL group. But now a new company is going to be formed. And this new company, government self they get shares inside this company, and SL and GL group when they get SL mining self they get them. Now them they get SL mining 100%. But now this new one, when a new when a the new company, government they get 10% interest. The government shares will go put anything where for make this company go before. Government get for put 10%. Then GL group na 90%. So now come with this 90% interest. But they say the government na non-dilutable interest. So they not going to mix some more. In a sharp. And your interest we get inside this new company. So now come with that 90%. Not just that profit too. But for set up the company, government gets 10% interest. Then GL Group, where now then we get SL Mining, then get waiting 90%. Okay? Again, new when are the new company, whose government self gets small thing there, and the GL Group, now then go take over all the assets and the rights where SL Mining been get. Yeah? Inside all waiting and talk so, they not tell we nothing. But waiting. But liability. I talk an just now. We go for watch out this one get for unfold. They not tell you about liability. And I don't think say any company they will not get liability. Okay. The other side again, we didn't talk. The immediate right for make them ship the current stockpile. When the issue be there, then we don't mind. Then get iron ore already. Then get iron ore to the tons of 707,000 tons of iron ore. 707,000. They negotiate. Now then they go sell. So this negotiation where they negotiate, now they $20 million get for come out. And the $20 million we get for come out, then they give the government. Now out of waiting, out of that money, out of that 707,000. This not get nothing for do to the contract. This not get nothing for do to Newco, or you not get nothing for do to SL Mining. Because it look like say what they talk just now, we look one for Mixam. So I dey try for make we able to get like the proper understanding on this particular one. Again, 707,000 tons of iron ore. We then they go sell. But then go pay the government $20 million. Then tell you say in 2 years. And immediately then for ship, but by the end of this year, then for don't pay $10 million. Well, the other 10 now they not tell you it. The other 10 they not tell you it. Okay? Make we understand that one day. As we speak now, there is no agreement between NUCO and the government of Sierra Leone. You know what I go enjoy? Where government get 10% interest by this business, how then go on for negotiate? How government go really want to negotiate with themselves they pot the inside this one pot here. But they say the negotiation go happen inside this month for a new mining lease agreement that will be a win-win for the government and Gerald. This press release from every angle, the government use saying for the people and win-win situation. They were back saying a win-win situation. Now we dey talk about win-win situation. Why make we did even talk about this? Now because the government of Sierra Leone cancelled the license of SL mining. Now make we talk about this. If government not be cancelled any license, we not for they talk about this. So talking about this win-win, now the government of Salon now cancel the license. And when they cancel the license, SL mining say no, the left and GL group say we don't gonna court 1, we don't gonna court 2. GL group win. To the last one, they win. The Attorney General still the tower saying they go court of arbitration, they can't then go back. But if somebody can catch and say, bruh, and people I know they win them. Who that start the negotiation? I don't know. But nothing say the boss will be done, they win. Then they can call you back, say, hey, you know what? Una go lost back, una can't talk to me. But anyway, a new agreement, get for be born. So I think, say, we always talk about the environment and all the other things then they. It's very necessary for the government and whoever get for Sidom na that negotiating table there for the new terms and conditions, for the new agreement will go be made with the GL group. Make them not forget the environment. Make them not forget the people. Make them not forget them people that have corporate social responsibility. Not too long ago, I don't forget to say, not to GL group, another company go pay money. I don't say they can pay. If you follow the news, really they can pay. No man, Amos. To the what of damage when they do to the lands. But then can give something. So what do they try for saying now? This negotiation with the government get for try for do now. We go the wait. If the two now same 2% and same 1%, now we'll go see because they not do that side of it. The creation of the company and get the 10% and the 90% go to GL. We can now for waiting government for benefit, for waiting with the people of Sierra Leone for benefits. Although we get for benefits back by that 10% because any kind of investment the government do, money get for commodity back. So that side they not carry to see people and they say, oh, na 10%, they don't use for they pay 2%. Not anymore. So I hope say we don't get them now right. The company, government safe now they chuked inside business. So when I was didn't say government never do business, government not able to do business. Now I make government for fen way it go able for work with private people. make the able for invest in the country. So that at the end of the day, if they hire we people work good day. Not so. That's so go left and today. But me, this case don't come on a court. Now that one day we win. Not to GL group. Because GL group all is side don't go there, now they be the win. So if now they be the win, now we say sit on a table. We say they create a new company, no more SL mining. Because until government not for be able even for able buy shares now SL mining. That 10% shares they not for able buy. So with this one a new company now then they create, then government get 10% they ain't no bad though. What they want to go sell the iron ore. You know what's in? Not too long ago, the rail. Wouldn't be go a new Chinese company. Now they did it now. Would they hand over? Would then go they meet iron ore they back. That one they back then go sell. Then say they get for give you money back param. So it look like for say money don't they can sell. Money don't they can sell. The government say then go make sure say they will command the way be the SL mining. This new company hire them. Me, I believe say first some people in the audience go stone and not pay it. Una wait soon. The audio there, the video there, then go begin come out. Mike Ekoka say he said the government for use part of the $20 million for compensate the laid off workers. Government say they go make sure say they don't lay them off. Then go hire them. With the wait. That's so go left all thing today. Sylvanus didn't say we hope say then go hire we brother and we sister them on a higher position of responsibility, not to the laborers they no more. Okay. I will look for one or two messages. I think I don't miss them. Abdul Blas say waiting na the environmental plans. How long this deal get for day for? When they not signed on it, how many people are going to be employed? They not tell you it. All right. No left fault in there. GL group self don't tell we say as them they go, then go they tell we more. The government don't be tell we self but that 20 million. What do I hear you, Papa government? Ministry of Mines, if una wait to make una not chook inside una press release. Because that's a good one for say the iron ore be don't see them. It costs 20 million. Where we get forget. Where they don't go sell, then they can give you 20 million. What first bar? That one day, who not sabi go sell them for whoself? Who not sabi? Because la left and safe. But when I not be tell you on a press release, GL group don't tell you saying at 20 million na agree pa. The eye they watch. Okay. We'll go there back tomorrow. We'll be better this week. Because it's not easy. We'll go there. Diana Salon. Not so. On Saturday. That'll be one of the most don't ready everything as I day about to go live. Light to go, internet to go. Okay, light to go, light generator. But the internet, I was just fed up. Like, you know, waiting. Forget it. Let me say go late on there. Alone. I don't know. But on est stressful. On est stress at all. So jollof rice and other than jollof rice go for battle and crinkly. Well, the cow I'm back next week. The cow. But tomorrow we'll be here. Till we meet again, Tripolisi. Ta-ta.